Hello. Okay, that thing happened again where I had a thought and I immediately needed to say it, so this is it. He's gonna run in any second. I'm gonna try to move through that. So I had a trigger today, a really big one. I'm just gonna be transparent. I've been furloughed, and so I'm doing unemployment every week. And this week I claimed some money that I made freelancing for my virtual assistant work. And so that immediately sent a kickback saying that I have to call because now my benefits are under question. And that triggered the confrontation, authority, not even just like, oh hey, I know this is confrontation, so it makes me nervous. It was like my body was reacting like I was in danger because of previous trauma, which is really just, I don't say trauma to say it's not real. I say trauma to say if it's in a different category for me than some experience I've had that have definitely been big T trauma. This was like small T trauma, that my body is still responding to that fear trigger like I'm in physical danger, like I'm in mortal danger. And that happens to me in a couple of different places. I know the conflict, I know the authority thing, but most of the time that's social, and so I have an option to move one way or the other. When it's an authority situation like a work thing, or in this case a governing entity, whether it be the police or unemployment or whatever, it's something I don't understand and therefore it's scary. And so I had like pit in my stomach, can barely swallow, headed toward a migraine, I want to run away response. And I know what that is. Yeah, bub. Come on up. I know what that is. I know exactly what that is, and I know it's a lie. And so thankfully I wasn't panicking about the thing, but I was panicking when within minutes later, an hour later, I still had to keep having other people speak truth to me.
Get this.
Okay, to for it to
My name is Puppet.
You want to show me your puppet?
My name is Puppet.
Okay, I was in the middle of a sentence, so give me 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
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 Oh, but there, good job. And so I couldn't get it to go down. I knew that it was true, and I would hear the rational things and it would bring it a little down, but it didn't take it away. It didn't leave my body. I still had pit in my stomach. I'm in danger, fear response. And so like a responsible human, I texted my therapist, who I love, and I was like, I am not okay. This is why. I know what's happening, but I don't know how to get out of it. And she gave me very basic, like, tactical body things that she knows where I come from as far as, you know, I've been with her for a few months, and so we're doing the work, and I was able to say, I'm stuck. I know this isn't okay, and the fear of not being able to get out of it was a thing that was bothering me. The fear of actually having to call and deal with this confrontation, I don't like. I would do anything. Enneagram 9, if you don't know what that is, there are links. Catch you? Why are you standing on the windowsill? This is quarantine parenting, people. If they're not screaming, it's gotta be fine. You gotta fix what? But the fact that I couldn't control my body's reaction was making me panic because I wasn't in control of myself. And at the very least, right now, I need to be able to control me. Woo! You're making up a story, huh? Who needs help?
Help me.
Get your puppet so we can show them your puppet, okay?
No, I'm done.
You're done?
No.
What?
I'm falling.
You're falling? OMG. What do you need? What can I do?
Save me.
Save you? You're literally laying in my lap. You are safe.
Save me. I'm about to fall off your lap. I'm falling off your lap.
Oh no! Okay, I want you to show them your puppet, and then Mommy's gonna finish her thought, okay? Because we still have to start getting ready for bed. You're holding your breath? You can't swim? Come on. Can I see your face? Your eyes are turning green. Can you see them?
I want want to see it. I want to see it.
Okay. Okay, so I have a couple of things takeaway. I know that may have been a lot of backstory for this point, but the point needs to be made. Two things. One, some of the feeling I was having was some yo-yoing, because yesterday on Saturday I went to my first conference, which was a digital conference. I don't know why I'm like, conference trauma. I had a hard day today. Excuse me. I went to my first conference today, which was virtual on Saturday. And that was amazing. I got overloaded because it was so much good information when my brain fills up fast, which Rachel actually talked about. So look up just the quadrants of the brain, the, like, you know, frontal lobe, human brain, mammal brain, reptile brain. It's a real deal. There's more science to it than what I just said, but it's amazing. So 1.1, let me finish number one. Yesterday was amazing and today started horrible. And so I started with that. Plus the weather doesn't help, just that heavy. I couldn't get out of it. So I knew some of it was yo-yoing. But step two, most of it is trauma. Like, I know some of my personality has come from trauma, has come from things that I perceived as trauma. Whenever I was growing up, I was mature for my age. I was relatively a pretty steady person. I didn't get a lot of trouble, but I did get in trouble occasionally. I was a kid. The problem that I realize now is the few times, literally can count on one hand, I don't even need on my fingers, the times I got in trouble and had authority before I was 18 reprimand me that wasn't a parent, was awful. There was some shame involved there that I'm not gonna get into, but it was really inappropriate. But there was also just this, I got more disappointment pushed on me because they were surprised that I was human, or that I could end up doing things that typical kids do when I had never been in trouble before, had never been sent to the principal's office. And so that colored how I perceived authority and how I perceived criticism, or whatever you want to call that. It wasn't until years later, like, I knew that was a thing, but once you're in therapy and you can like cluster those things and someone's asking you to kind of tie it together, then it makes more sense. And so for me today, I mean, I went straight to, I can't get out of this. The people in my life, like, I called my dad, I called my mom, I talked to Derek. I wasn't getting enough to get out of it. And so I texted my therapist. I just went straight to, this is what I'm supposed to do. I have a therapist who is open to texts if there's something going on. And so I did that. I got practical, like, physical things to do, specific breathing things, specific physiological things to help me get out of the urgent panicness, and then a little bit of just speaking truth into and kind of asking questions to help me. Now, I personally knew exactly what was happening. I still couldn't get out of it. And so I have two things. One, if you're feeling something that doesn't make sense, ask someone. Find a friend, a sibling, a parent, a friend on the internet, I don't care. Find someone who you can talk to that will listen without fixing. To me, the best thing whenever you're freaking out is someone who can hear it and, like, literally, like Rachel's talking about yesterday, hold space for that. That's a very CR thing, where we listen and we don't fix. We don't react. We listen and we hold that with you in the time that it has for you to take it and say it and speak it out loud. And then we leave it there. We leave it on the floor. Like, you don't have to have a solution for something when someone comes to you with things that are hard. You just sit with them. That gets me really into the Brene Brown stuff and depression and hardship and, like, being able to sit in the pit. And I think probably this year you're gonna see a lot more of me talking about that, because it just, everything that I'm in that apex of all these different Venn diagrams are colliding, and I'm about to explode with information. So that's not gonna happen today because I have things I have to do, but that is the thing. If you know what's going on, you still need to have someone check you. You still need to have someone bring you back down and say those truths to you. So reach out and do those things. I'm going to be talking this month and next month about trauma, about coping, about resources, because my favorite thing in the world to do is to find stuff on the internet that will show me what I can do and that will give me books or podcasts or just articles to put words to what I'm dealing with, and I'm gonna be sharing that with you. So in between entertaining a 4-year-old indoors, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So the lighting may be terrible, I may not have makeup on, I don't really care. I feel like we're all gonna come out of this like Rapunzel. Oh, you scared me! And funny thing, Rapunzel is set in a castle, town, whatever you wanna call that, called Corona. Tell me that ain't just clandestine. Girl with 75-foot hair lives somewhere called Corona. I just realized that today because Dominic found the Rapunzel series on Disney Plus, so that's where I am today. This is gonna be rough cut. I'm going to get this up on the internet within a couple of days because I'm tired of holding stuff on my computer that's not perfect. Too bad, grace. This is the best time to practice and express and receive grace. So I love y'all. Keep going, take it day by day. Just survive until tomorrow.
Hello.
And then do it again. Hello? Are you gonna show them your friend? What's his name?
No one?
No one?
I'm not gonna say boo.